That seems to be from your end. I don't want to seem condescending like it's definitely from your end, but it's from your end. So do it. All right, so today's show is brought to you by Thanos, Snap of the Finger, sponsored by Mega Man. Cheers to everybody. Carla Neka welcoming my girlfriend to the Twitch, to the stream. Where is she? She's somewhere here. Vanessa Khattab, how's it going? All right, you guys ready? Look at this Zaka causing problems. It froze for a second, but everything's good right now. Okay, so are you guys ready for the show today? Because I'm excited. I'm good to go, man. I'm excited. Today we got a very special guest with us, Boogie2988. Those are the numbers. I want you to remember each and every single one of them. A lot of people know this man. The man, the myth, the legend himself, Boogie2988. Truly powerful titan of a YouTube figure. I grew up on Boogie2988. Well, that doesn't make sense. I didn't grow up. I internet grew up. So before I started posting content in the way that I do online, I got inspired a lot by our guest today, Boogie2988. Some of you might know him. Let me go ahead and pop open the screen share here so I can show you guys some interesting Boogie2988 trivia. Let's go ahead and do that. So this is our episode right now, 60 watching. Welcome to all 60. Let's go to Boogie2988. Boom. Right there. So that you guys can remember this dude. Such a good man. Let's jump into his videos. His latest videos have been fucking hilarious. Sorted by most popular. I'm sure a Francis video should pop. Yeah, so this went viral at the time. This is great. Oh, wait. Yeah, there's audio. Ooh. Beautiful. Yes. Beautiful. Boogie2988 will be joining us today. He has a character called Francis, who you guys probably, a lot of you know.
Are you guys still here?
Yeah.
I thought you guys were leaving. No. You know I'm raiding. I'm not going to be able to talk to you guys.
So these videos, this is from 2012. Look how large Boogie used to be, right? And this guy underwent an enormous weight loss thing. Look at this. He was morbidly obese, and now look at my boy. Look at your boy Boogie right now. And I love this about him. He's very inspirational. Look at this dude. He went from this
Hey guys, before
to
I
this.
get it,
Isn't that incredible? Look how much weight he lost. We'll talk about that today with him. And of course, he's a super, super funny guy, which is probably my favorite thing about him, especially as a comedian. He's also really into stand-up comedy. And he came with me to a show in Irvine. We drove from Los Angeles. I went and picked him up from his hotel. And then we drove, or he came by an Uber to my house. And then we went down to my show in Irvine. And it was me, him, and my best friend, George Mortanius, in the comments section. We had an absolute blast, man. So I'm very excited to have him with us today, and I hope you guys are going to enjoy that interview. It's going to be a lot of fun. Of course, we're going to be doing my monologue in the very beginning because, you know, I love myself. Whippy Killer, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. And on Twitch. And then we're going to talk to Boogie2988, and then we're going to take some calls. That's why that number is right there. If you haven't already, make sure you text me your name and where you live on WhatsApp. And Kino, thank you for the follow, and you will be able to become one with this show. You'll be able to call on the show, you'll get notifications, and you can talk directly to me. You can say, Nemr, I love you. You can say, Nemr, I hate you. And, you know, you'll get a response. It's going to be a good time. And what's the last thing we're going to do? We're going to play some guitar. We're going to take a different vibe today. So up until now, every time we play guitar, it's been smooth and kind of very sensual and romantic. And I feel guilty because I know... I'm like, man, I'm turning everybody on, you know? It's just that good. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So today we're going to go a bit more into the metal realm. That's going to be a bit of an experiment. We're going to build a song together. That's how we're going to end the show today. Keanu Reeves, Nemr be collecting data on us if I get kidnapped. Nemr's #1 suspect. If you get kidnapped, I'm going to be the one who rescues you with my data. Do you understand what I'm saying, Keanu Reeves? A lot of people have been asking me, is it the real Keanu Reeves in the comments section? And the answer is, yeah, obviously. Of course. Would you think it's some guy who just used the name Keanu Reeves and like the internet would let him? Come on. This is the internet. It's highly regulated. So that's what we have to look forward today. What are we looking at? I'm going to bring in our special guest in about 15 minutes. But before I do, I would like to have a quick word with all of you. I think it's time. I know it's called the Very Funny Podcast, but I do believe that we need to get very serious. What I'm going to talk about right now is a subject that is very, very dear to my heart, and it's very, very emotional. So I hope you guys are ready, because this is going to be a tearjerker. And I think it's important that we establish just a trigger warning for anybody who might be sensitive to these things. This is a sensitive topic. I believe, and I know this is going to be controversial, and I'm going to get a lot of shit for this, but it's okay, because I believe I can take it, and I believe that I should stand up for people when they need to be stood up for. You know, I believe, and once again, I know this is very controversial. I just want to apologize in advance for anybody who might get offended by what I'm going to say. In my opinion, and this is my opinion, this isn't a factual thing. This doesn't represent the show. You know, all the people who work at this show, it's just me. But this doesn't represent the show. This just represents my opinion. And I want to make that clear. So I think that today, in today's world, and when I say today's world, I just want to be very clear. I don't mean everybody. I'm not generalizing. I just mean that it's just to the people I'm referring to. And I know there can be exceptions, but this is not mean everyone. This means, enough people to talk about. We are existing in a time, and when I say time, I want to make sure that everybody understands I mean the present, and I don't want this to be taken in a context of maybe earlier, because what I could say could come out controversial if it's taken into context with something that happened in the past. So this is an isolated conversation. Okay? When we, as human beings, come together, and by come together, I want to make clear that I'm not making a sexual reference here. If we could all come together at the same time, maybe the world would be a better place. But this isn't what I'm referring to. I want everything to be taken literally and not figuratively here. So just a full disclosure. I don't want anyone to take my words out of context. Okay? We have a responsibility, and by we, by the way, let me just make this clear. I mean all of us, gender neutral, man, woman, whatever you identify as. I'm totally in I respect that. Whichever bathroom you're going to use, whatever it may be. This is for all. This is we does not exclude any group. This is all ethnicities, all backgrounds, everything. It's not just like a group or two. Skin deep comments that I don't know if the word skin is good, because then people might take it racially out of context. It's you. We're getting too politically correct is what I want to say. All right, so let's get into the conversation today. Thanos came out, or Thanos, whatever you want to say it. He came out and he snapped his fingers and he ended half of the world, right? Because he was like, it has to be in perfect balance. Everything has to be in absolute balance, right? Okay? Do you know how many people want to yell or punch you right now? We can't continue to be like this as a society. We need to be able to say things without getting offended. But here's the thing. A lot of people come out and they say stuff like, it's too politically correct. The world isn't easy to talk about. People are getting triggered too easily. I actually disagree with that. I don't think I just think that if you're on Twitter, and I really think the problem is on Twitter. I think if you're on Twitter, it's probably the most negative, toxic place on the internet right now. I cannot stand it. And if you're there, yes, hashtags get trending. People come after you if you say shit. Dude, I posted a joke Okay? I posted a goddamn joke. It was a joke. It was clearly a joke. And the joke was that the coronavirus, don't believe the hype. This isn't a big deal. This was back when this was all starting, and this narrative was the majority narrative as opposed to right now where the responsible narrative is the right narrative. So I posted and I said, it's a hoax. And basically it was a camera of me going, I know I've been offline for a while. People are worried. Don't be worried. I'm fine. Don't believe the hype. I'm in America. Everything's fine. Right? It's called sarcasm. And then I was like, I'm just going to go head out now and get some toilet paper. I put on the helmet for the Doom Slayer from Doom Eternal. I get a vacuum cleaner thing and I go, it's a pump action. I open the door. You hear gunshots, people dying in the streets. I added the sound effects, obviously. Screaming, death metal music comes on. I kick open the door and I run out. And the whole point of the jokes is it clearly is not a hoax. Of the joke is it's not a hoax. It's a real thing. Be careful. Stop acting like it's overhyped. It isn't. And I'm in America where we are worst affected. And dude, the reaction. You're calling it a hoax? Why don't you get your facts straight? People started putting campaigns against me. I'm trying to raise awareness. I'm a comedian. Me making a joke isn't out of context for what I do. But here's the thing. A lot of people will see that reaction and then they decide they're just not going to post online or it's just not worth it. I'm not that guy. I'm the kind of guy who's like, if I post something and people take it out of context and they don't like it, that's on them. Because there's a lot of people who love it. And somebody, my mom, I had this conversation with my mom once. My mom, God bless her, she's my mom, man. She goes, everything I post, she's reading the comments, she's doing all this stuff. And then I do something, I get some backlash for it. And people will be like cussing me out, like heavily. And my mom would call me up and she's like, I didn't sleep last night. I saw the comments. How could they talk to you like that? You know, you didn't say that. Why are people saying this about you? And I'm like, Mom, there were thousands of amazing and beautiful comments. And then there was like 2 or 3 really negative comments. Why are you focusing on the negative ones? She's like, and that's the natural human thing. We focus on the negative. We amplify it. As a comedian, if I'm thousands of people laughing, one person not laughing, I look at that person, I'm like, that motherfucker, they take your attention. It's a natural inclination. So I said, Mom, she goes, it's because they're saying something negative and I want everyone to like you, is what she said. I said, first of all, I don't want everyone to like me. I want people to like me for who I am and people who don't like me to like me for not like me for who I am. But second of all, when you have people showing you love, and this was something that got into my mind and made me deal with life in a very different way. When people show you love, you guys in the comment section right now who are showing me love, if I pay attention to the people who don't show me love, then I'm disrespecting you. You disrespect the people who are good to you by giving your energy and your attention and your focus to the people who are not good to you. So it's disrespectful to the good people. And who should you be respecting? The good or the bad? The good. And since then, my mom was like, I get it. And she's on board. It's the same thing with political correctness. If people want to take your words out of context, it's not because you said the wrong thing. It's because they are suffering from some kind of insecurity or something going on in their lives and they're projecting on you. Now, of course, I do want to make something very clear. Mjadra is out of control is true, and thank you for the follow. I just want to make something clear. This does not mean that if you say something really messed up, that you should be able to say it. Right? Elon Musk, the genius idiot is what I'm going to call him right now. Although I do believe after seeing what he's been tweeting, he may be going through something. He's either on drugs, he's come down with some bipolar disorder, something is wrong. So I kind of regret tweeting what I tweeted, but at the same time, he is a billionaire. He'll be able to deal with the emotional fallout of my tweet because he's definitely going to read it because Elon Musk gives a shit about me. But anyways, he posted, give America back its freedom, right? Now free America. Somebody replied to him. They're like, okay, Braveheart. We're in America right now with super cox-enormous. You got me again, you son of a bitch. Thanks for the follow. That bastard. Or it could be another bastard. Here's the thing. In America right now, I have an internet connection. I have 1 gigabyte up, 1 gigabyte down speed. Okay? That's 1,000 megabits. All right? Fiber optic connection. I pay $70 a month for that. I am able to, my girlfriend, who I love and adore, what's up, babe? She lives in Lebanon. We can video call each other. Our arguments can be in HD. Amazing. Before, back in the day, people would write letters to each other and shit. They'd argue 3 months until you get the thing. You could be over the situation by the time your letter makes it to the destination. And then she replies, but you're over it. You don't even remember what you wrote. You didn't keep a copy of your letter. Now she took the letter out of context, sent it back to you. You don't have any evidence. Now on WhatsApp, I can look and be like, that's not what I said. I can take a screenshot, circle what I said, put a line. And I usually lose like that because it turns out it is what I said. But what I'm trying to say is the world is a wonderful place, right? I got super fast internet. I can talk to my family and my girlfriend and everybody on the phone anytime I want. When I want exercise, I can walk outside of my house, walk around my neighborhood, get a bunch of exercise. I need supermarket groceries. This morning, a bunch of groceries came in from Amazon. I just went on my computer. I ordered them. No extra charge. Boom, they're at my house this morning. I feel like some food, I can order delivery, right? I want to see my friends. I can't physically because we're social distancing, and that's what we should. That's the only thing, though. We can work from home. We have TV, streaming services. Pornhub just did premium for free. I don't know this. Of course, a personal thing. Somebody told me this. I have no idea about this. And we have all of these blessings, and he's out there saying, like, give Americans back their freedom. What freedom? Right now in Lebanon, where my parents are, my girl is, all my friends, a ton of family is there. They're fighting a revolution with masks on. They are fighting a revolution. I feel like those the black, you cannot, fighting a revolution with masks on. They can't even fight a revolution easily. And they don't even say give us back our freedom. That's a third world country, apparently. What does that say about America, man? What does it say when people in this country think their freedom is being taken away? You have electricity, goddammit. We don't have electricity when there is no coronavirus in Beirut. You have electricity. What the fuck are you complaining about? Give me back my freedom. Give you back your freedom, you said on the internet freely. The hell are you talking about? The government's authority is overstepping. Overstepping what? Your ability to see your friend for like a month or two? Stay home. So anyways, Elon Musk goes online and he posts that. No, at that point, you can't say that that's politically correct, right? You don't say that. What you want to say is you're an idiot. And if you say you're an idiot, that's not because people are taking his words of contact. That's because you're being an idiot. What I'm saying is say what you want online, put it out there, and if people like it, they like it. They don't like it, they don't like it. But be true to you and think before you speak. But don't worry about political correctness, because if you're an asshole, let the world know you're an asshole. So then we can associate people with you and realize that if you're associated with anyone in this person's circle, it's a pretty shitty time. But be yourself, man, or woman, or anything in between. Attack helicopter, all that good stuff. Just whatever you do, don't be an idiot. I think that's the most important lesson that we can take today from today's discussion, is being stupid is bad for you and your health. Look at Elon Musk. If my father was here, this is what he would say. Look at this guy, Elon Musk. Elon Musk, he made rocket ship, go to outer space. Very smart man, Elon Musk. And what he is genius. He makes electric car. And Elon Musk is not somebody who does not, he has money. And he said, Elon Musk, will do everything. But now look at him, how he tweets. Go to his Twitter account. Go look at Ethel Missick. Look at Aaron Fox online. What did he say? Give me back freedom. What are you, Mel Gibson? Who are you, Braveheart? Huh? Stupid Athena Mankan. Parents always, like, the more they repeat a name. By the way, my dad doesn't have that accent at all. The more parents repeat a name, the worse it gets. I remember I was doing Wushu Kung Fu back in the day, and my dad just could not get Wushu Kung Fu correct. He'd be like, do you have washi? Sushi? Sushu? It was the funniest shit. I'm on a keto. I do keto. And my dad's like, how is Tico diet? And I swear to God, he's doing it on purpose. I swear to God. But he's my dad and I love him. So that's my discussion for today. That's the end of my incredible monologue. And I think without further ado, a Mountain Dew, in reference to our incredible guest that's about to join us, let us bring the incredible, the one, the only Boogie2988 onto the phone lines to join us in the world today. Let's go ahead and... Let's go.
Hello.
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 Mr. 2988, how do you
How
do?
you doing?
How's it going, brother?
Mr. 298. That's a first. I like that one. How you doing, Nemr?
I'm good, man. Good to see you, dude. Oh, bro, introduce your dog to everybody.
Oh, this is my little puppy, Samuel J. Puppystein. And ever since this whole COVID breakout thing started happening, he just will not leave my lap when I'm in the studio filming or doing a podcast, whatever. This dog just has to be physically connected to me 24 hours a day now. It's weird.
Is he like in sleepy mode, or is he just like hanging out chilling today?
So I guess dogs have two different sleep modes. Did you know this? They have like REM sleep like we get, and then they have like alert sleep. But he's just staring at the wall right now. Look at this little wall-eyed bastard. That's why I got this dog. Look at how ugly those eyes are. I love it.
He's adorable. He's not ugly.
I know. He's so... he's 10 years old now, too.
What?
You'd never believe it. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, he just turned 10.
Oh,
but
man.
this has made quarantine very doable. Think of that, and plus grocery delivery. Let me be honest with you. I am putting on the COVID 19 pounds. I promise you. Right? And everybody else, right?
That's fucking great. The COVID-19. God damn it. Dude, you should have been a stand-up comic. Let me tell you, man.
Yeah, I'm not that good at standing up, Nemr. You know this. You've seen me barely walk, okay? I am a sit-down comedian. I'm not a big fan of walking, standing around. I'm full John Bennett, just like... Or
no,
John,
I'm not going to take that. You ever since you lost the weight, you were posting your steps, like 20,000, 30,000 steps a day. What was it? What was your max?
Oh, I did like 10 miles in one day, which was like insane. But it was like Disneyland too, so it was like a 12-hour day at Disney. I straight up collapsed in line for Space Mountain at like 12:30 at night, because I'd been on my feet for like 12 hours and I was like just dehydrated. And it was a good time though. It's my first time at getting to ride all the rides at Disneyland, and I was just not willing to sit down. I just refused.
Dude, Disneyland is like the best motivator to just go. That place is just the best.
It's funny because so people may not know this, but I got gastric bypass surgery. You know this, and when I was going through like the prep classes and stuff, they were like, you need to pick non-scale victories because losing weight's great, but like what stuff you want to do that your weight is keeping you from doing? And I'm like, I've been to Disneyland a bunch of times, never really got to ride the rides because I'm like so big. I was there for the shows, I was there for the food. I was mostly there for the food. Damn, those churros are good.
They are very
they're
good.
really good.
Jesus.
But I'm like, man, I want to ride Space Mountain. I want to ride Incredicoaster. I want to ride Guardians of the Galaxy. I want to do all this stuff. So that was one of my biggest goals. And then right before all this started with like the world going on pause here, I was doing like a travel channel, and I went to LA, I went to New York, I gone back to Gatlinburg in Eastern Tennessee. I still want to go to like Myrtle Beach. I still want to go to St. Louis and go over the Arch. I want to go see Mount Rushmore. I want to go to DC and do everything there is to see at the Smithsonian. But I got to wait for the world to get back to normal, I guess.
Yeah, I know. I got to take you to Beirut too. There's also that trip.
Oh, absolutely. I can't wait.
That'll be the weirdest crossover of all time, I think. Right. I don't think anybody would have been like, I followed Boogie2988 for like 15 years so that he could go to Beirut, Lebanon was the... So when you got gastric bypass surgery, how much, just for the people who might not know, how much weight did you lose? What were you and what are...
My biggest weight ever was 587 pounds. There's a video in which I weighed 587 pounds on my YouTube channel. It's one of the old Gallery of Champions videos that when I was first starting out in 2006.
Wow.
Then my surgery date, I was right at like 498, 497.
Yeah, because you have to lose some weight before you can do the surgery.
Right. And then even with the COVID weight that I'm putting on, I'm sitting right now at 348. So it's 200 some pounds lost, I think.
Wow,
man. Yeah.
That's unreal, dude.
Yeah, I'm half the man I used to be, both in terms of weight and reputation.
Nah, that's not true. You shed the unwanted weight, and you probably shed unwanted haters. So that's probably much all it is.
I gotta say the difference is, like when I was like younger, and they would tell me like, you keep eating the way you'll eat, or you keep eating the way you eat, you'll be dead by 30. And I'd be like, cool, because I'm a nihilist, and also food is delicious. So Doc, what I'm hearing is hit a buffet on the way home, right? Like, let's party. But I ended up hitting like 40, and I'm still gigantic, and I'm like, my doctors are wrong. The thing is, if anybody out there is like struggling with their weight, if you're out there struggling with your weight, it's quality of life, not quantity of life, dude. True. Once I was able to see my penis again, I was so excited.
Wait, okay. First of all, let's break down what you just said.
Right.
First of all, it sounds like you were your first in the 5 stages of grief that you had. I think the biggest problem you had was that your doctors, you felt, lied to you, that you lived longer than you were expecting.
Right. I was like, you son of a bitch. I'm 40. What is wrong with you? This is 10 years of unnecessary life, dude. I hit every buffet. I was at CC so much that they just gave me my own booth, dude. It was, like, I don't know.
So because you thought it would be over at 30, you're like, I don't have that much time. I got to eat everything I can.
Right, exactly.
And then you're like, why am I still? This is the best take I've ever. Okay, so now you're at 40, and you're like, I don't want to do this anymore.
Right. I'm like, man, it hurts to lay down, dude. Do you not have any idea how fat you have to be when you're in pain, when you're trying to lay down? It's so bad, dude. Oh my God. I had my feet were fat, dude. I was wearing 14 quadruple E shoes. I wear a size 12, dude. It's just my feet were so fat that I couldn't fit them in shoes.
When you saw your penis for the first time, how long? I'm sure you've seen it. You had seen it, but I mean, you were able. Was it like you were able to see? Because I've heard that statement from people before. What does it mean when you say, "I would like"? You couldn't see it ever. It was that much.
No matter what position I got into, if I laid on my back and like move stuff out of the way, if I had help. Okay. The only reason I knew it still exists is because my wife was checking every couple of days to see if it was still there. I had thought to have it declared legally dead at one point, dude. Okay. Because I hadn't seen it so long. But one day, true story, I was taking a piss and I heard a clink, which, by the way, when you're that fat and you're pissing, it's just all guesswork. Really. You're just hoping you hit the bowl because you can't see it. You can't control it. It just falls out of you. But I'm hovering over the toilet, trying to urinate, hoping I'm hitting the bowl, and I hear what sounds like a piece of glass hit the toilet. And I'm like, what? Did I just pass a kidney stone and didn't notice it because I'm so fat? I looked in the water, and inside, floating on top of the water, was a tiny little bottle with a tiny little cork in it. And I pulled the cork out, and inside the bottle was a tiny little note. And the note said, "Dear Steve, I miss you. Sincerely, your penis. P.S. Please send pussy."
And that was what the problem.
So I knew it was still there, and that's when I decided to lose the weight. That was the moment.
You did it for your penis.
Did it for my penis.
You did it for your little man. This is Paul. I've had so many comedians on this show. I don't know if I've laughed this hard.
That's because these aren't jokes, man. This is real life. That's because this is disturbing. Okay, here's what I did not know, and this is so I thought it was really going to help my body image issues. Right? I was like, man, I'm going to look better and I'm going to feel better. And sure, you look at me right now probably and compare me to older videos on my YouTube channel. You're going to be like, wow, you do look better. Yeah. The problem is I'm not naked on any of these videos, and now I know what I look. I look like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man after Ghostbusters. That's what I look like. Okay. I look like the Michelin Man blew a tire. Okay. Dude, I look like the Elephant Man, except if it wasn't his face, it was just his body. Oh, okay? No.
I've seen you without a shirt on your videos. You don't look like that. Come on.
Oh, dude, a surgeon, I consulted with a surgeon to like get skin removal surgery, and he used the phrase meat apron to describe part of my body. He said, we could remove this meat apron. What the fuck? Wait, do you have any idea what that does to your self-esteem when somebody describes part of your body as a meat apron? Holy shit. Oh my God.
Look, If Arby's could sponsor though.
Oh, absolutely. I've got the meat, Arby's. Call, okay? I've got the meats. For real.
Oh my God. So do you still suffer from body image issues? Because you look fucking great now. So okay, you got some of the remnants of what you lost. But right. I mean, you're not.
So I had a trans friend who told me, she's like, Steve, when you lose the weight, you're going to experience the same thing I experience every day, body dysmorphia. Like, and I was like, no, that's crazy. That's more for like what you're dealing with, right? She's like, nope, trust me. And then I heard the phrase a few more times, like doing the research. Sure enough, in 6 months, I'd lost the first 100 pounds. And so I was like in the mall with a friend of mine, and I'm like walking through the mall. I'm like, man, I can't walk all the way down to the but I could. Well, I can't walk down this aisle. There's too much shit in this aisle, but I could fit, right? To this day, sometimes when I pull on a 4X t-shirt or a 5X t-shirt, I'm like, this is too small to fit. No, but it fits. And so, number one, I have weird body issues in that way. Secondly, I'm never going to like the way I look. Like, I know I look better. The teeth is nice. The hair, the weight loss. I know my face looks a little bit nicer, but I'm never going to like the way I look. You're a handsome dude. Let's
be honest. You're a very handsome guy. You're a very handsome guy. And another thing,
you're hitting on me. It's very important.
Boogie, the whole point of this podcast, the whole point of this podcast was to get to you, Boogie. This was it. I worked on our friendship. You came with me to the show in Irvine. That was just so I could charm you properly. And this is where I hope it ends. You know, this is where I hope it comes full circle and we become a power couple.
Oh, absolutely. Right. I absolutely think we could do this. Let's take on YouTube.
Yeah.
Let's dominate. By the way, that set in Irvine, by the way, that was your best work. Oh my God.
Thank you, sir.
That shit was hilarious. I don't know. Is that material out anywhere?
No, not yet. That's my latest show. The Future Is Now, but I don't know. I have filmed it in many different places, and I'm thinking of maybe releasing it because it looks like the tour is over, whether I like it or not.
Right. Yeah. The world's very different, man.
It is. It was great having you that time. My friend George says hello, by the way.
Oh, George is wonderful. Yeah. What a wonderful person.
Thank you, man. So Boogie, you now have the mobility that you didn't have back in your life.
That's still weird to me, man. Being able to walk. I know people take that for granted, but like once I was able to like get up and actually move and go somewhere like to my kitchen, that was new. You know, like I mean, when I went to like VidCon, when I went to these big events, I was like renting a motor scooter and getting like the accessible wheelchairs and stuff. And now, man, it's just so wonderful. Sammy's grateful because he gets 2 or 3 walks a day now.
So do you walk him, huh?
Yeah. If me or my roommate, most days.
Here's my question though: what was when you could first really walk? Where was the first place you went to? Was it Disneyland, or was there something else you wanted to?
Really, it was like I was. Wow. It started by just walking across my house, and just like getting to where, because I don't have a huge. My house is very large, like 2,700 square feet compared to what I've lived in, but it's not a mansion or anything.
Yeah.
But like getting from one end of this house to the other was enough exercise at first. So then I started doing laps in the house and getting to one end and then back. Then finally out to the end of the driveway and back to check the mail every day. And then finally to the end of the corner, and then finally to the other corner, and then finally all the way around the block. And then just trying to do that and then starting to walk around the neighborhood. And then finally my friends were like, let's go to Disneyland while we're out there for the Game Awards. And I'm like, cool. And that was the first time I did a marathon. I will tell you, I wasn't able to walk for a week afterwards. That broke me, dude. It broke me.
Well, yeah.
It is mind over matter, but your muscles do have to pay for that.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, it was like 5 days of being 500 pounds again is what it felt like. I just literally could not get out of bed.
Jesus.
It was miserable.
What advice would you give to people who say they can't lose the weight? How would you handle somebody who says, I just can't lose weight?
That's me. That's me. Like, you're talking to me. And so I've struggled with it due to mental issues and food addiction the entirety of my life. Here's the thing. Therapy is rule number one. I mean, most surgeons won't even operate on you unless you're in therapy or have gone through therapy and like are working on the mental stuff. Because here's the thing. If somebody gets to be 200 pounds overweight, it's not just because Pizza Hut is delicious, because it is, but it's also because
you got some issues.
You're dealing with some shit. So you need to deal with your shit. And one of my biggest issues now, where I'm still 340 pounds and I would much rather be closer to 200, is because I'm still dealing with my shit.
Yeah.
And that's kind of my biggest issue. So like, deal with your shit. Like, get into therapy. Everybody needs therapy. With what's going on in the world right now, everyone needs therapy.
The therapists need therapy. That's the problem too, because everybody needs therapy.
Right. Yeah, that's what all therapists are doing right now, seeing other therapists. They're too busy for the rest of
I wonder who's the one therapist, the final therapist that has no one to see. You know,
God, please don't let it be Dr. Phil. Oh no, wait, let it be Dr. Phil. I thought you're saying like the alpha male. He's like, I am the ultimate therapist. No, he's the worst therapist, dude. Send that dude to the ranch. Can we send terrible. Dr. Phil to the ranch?
Dr. Phil and Dr. Oz, they're getting a huge amount of backlash right now.
Good.
Because Oprah gave them the platform and they're out pushing fake news and fake science right now.
Yeah, was it Dr. Oz that was like, it's 32,000 pool fatalities a year. Number one, there's not that many pool fatalities. If there was, dude, we would shut down pools. I promise you, if 32,000 people in America were drowning every year, we would fucking regulate that shit. I promise you. Okay. Secondly, yeah, I don't know, man. I could go off of that guy all day.
Dude, it's unreal. How do you feel about all the, I mean, you are, okay, so let's be honest here. When it comes to the internet, I mean, how would I phrase this correctly? You're probably one of the pillars or the gatekeepers of...
Well, maybe at one point, but yeah, maybe not so much anymore.
I mean, at the end of the day, maybe not so much anymore, yes, because you're not a TikTok eCam personality, but...
I would love to be a TikTok e-girl, man. Check out my OnlyFans at www.
I got followed. I got followed the other day. I took a screenshot of it. Let me just. I'll just tell you the story. But I got followed by I didn't even know this existed. A chief recruiter. Let me end the stream here. Goodbye, Instagram. Get off Instagram and head to the other things. So let me take a look because I took a screenshot of it and I actually wanted to tell you about this and I'm glad I remembered it because I laughed so hard. I sent this to my mods group and I was like, guys, we made it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's it. I don't have to live like this no more. I got followed by Amber Gostello, okay?
Oh, my.
And her handle is OnlyFans Amber. And she is the head of recruitment at OnlyFans.
Whoa!
And here's the killer.
She knows all the thoughts.
Yes, I thought it's one of... I thought that it was one of those, Autobots that just follows thousands of people at random.
Right.
She's only following 786 people.
Oh my God, dude.
So I just wanted to let you know that...
you just got the hookup, dude.
If you want to take this relationship to the next level, Boogie.
Oh, man, let's get those e-girls on tap, dude.
Let's go
wild.
Let's do it. Let's open an OnlyFans account.
Dude, I use TikTok every day, unironically, for the record. I was on the platform about a year ago, and it's amazing.
It is.
It's insane how many... women are just on OnlyFans. Like every female on that platform seems to have an OnlyFans now. Them and Ricky Berwick, I guess, if you guys know Ricky Berwick.
I love Ricky. The last video you did with Ricky was fucking excellent, man.
That's why I wore my Kaufman shirt today, because that's my Kaufman-esque, like I know it's harmful to create that kind of comedy for me. I know it upsets and freaks out my audience, but I love that style of comedy. It's not for my fans. It's for me. That shit makes me laugh.
You have a very dark sense of humor.
Oh, it's so awful. Yeah, it's so awful.
You have a very dark sense of humor, which is a great sense of humor. I love dark humor. I love that you're putting that shit out there.
For the people who didn't see the video, like the storyline that I've been telling on this like narrative for a while is like, I'm desperate for money. I'm desperate to get my fame back. I'm desperate to be trusted by the YouTube community again. So I'm willing to do anything. And in this video, I try to sell my bathwater like Belle Delphine did. I try to open an OnlyFans. And like my favorite, I try to regain the weight by doing mukbangs and I vomit. Then I eat my own vomit, which is what I think is offended the most people. So my favorite moment in that is not me eating my own vomit. It is where I lift up my shirt and play with my nipples while crying that I don't want to do this.
That was the best. I was laughing out loud. And I want to ask you, what was the green stuff in the bathwater? Was it Mountain Dew?
I filled a squeeze container with food coloring. And then just slid it in my swim trunks. And then as I fell, because that's a pratfall, it wasn't a real fall. As I fall, I grab my little squeeze bottle with my left hand, and you could see me squirting it into the water. And I'm like, man, I hope nobody notices, but they didn't. My only complaint is that the follow up. I meant to add food coloring to the. We were short on time with Ricky, but I wanted to add food coloring to the Mountain Dew in the little bowl of the bathwater at the end. But yeah, I don't know. I'm really enjoying that type.
No,
of
it was a perfect thing. What is your future, man? Do you have any plans, or are you just winging it right now? Like, what do you think?
I'm just like winging it like everybody else. I don't know, man. The world feels like it could just end tomorrow. I have no earthly clue what is happening anymore. I will tell you this. I did gargle my cup of bleach as the president instructed. So it's very important. Very important. We're all gargling our bleach.
Of course,
so I feel
every
pretty
day.
Good.
I'm actually
pretty good.
That's what I'm drinking right now. I got a cup full of Lysol right here.
All the crazy shit he said that day. I'm glad that people focused on the bleach thing, but along with bleach, he was talking about injecting sunlight,
ultraviolet,
inject fucking
sunlight into your body through the mouth or other places. And so basically, he has an image of somebody bending over, and you're flashing a fucking a flashlight of healing up their ass.
At least it is possible to breathe bleach. Like, that's a reasonable thing because it's possible. It will kill you, but hey, it's possible. How in the fuck do I inject sunlight? Like, that's the craziest shit I've ever heard. Put ultraviolet rays into the body to clean it. What kind of sci-fi shit are you doing at the White House now? Holy fuck.
And we have aliens. You saw the video of the
I wasn't even surprised.
Neither was I. I'm
just like, fuck it, aliens. Sure. Can you cure the COVID? That was my fucking only thought.
Yeah, if the aliens come here, yo, before you start blasting your lasers, can you get rid of COVID so we can get the fuck out of our houses?
Do you remember when we thought 2016 was the worst year ever?
Dude,
and then 2020 is like, let's burn down all of Australia. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Let's lock everybody in their homes. Let's just start killing off like 10% of the population with a super disease. Now aliens. Fuck it, aliens.
I saw a meme.
World War III. Don't forget World War III.
There was a meme that cracked me up where they had like a split screen, and then they have April, the month of April, and it's like, this is the worst month ever, this is terrible, and then they have July, and it's a picture from the movie Independence Day of an alien ship. That's gonna ruin everything. It's just like, this shit can't get worse. It's unreal, man.
As a fat guy, this shit, it was real. Like when one of my friends got sick, it was real when this TikTok creator I followed passed away. But as a fat guy, it really personally affected me when I couldn't get beef at Walmart. Then I knew shit had gone wrong. There's no beef at Walmart.
The apocalypse.
Nobody's talking about this. I can't get a fucking steak. What the fuck, Walmart? The apocalypse is real. Buy guns. You can't buy meat. Buy guns. Holy shit. Yeah, just saying.
So you're keeping positive. I love how Sammy is just chilling.
Yeah. Just, man. The only thing he doesn't like is the Francis voice. But
so I wanted to ask you, is it okay for me to ask you as a fan?
Oh, yeah, you ask me whatever you want.
To bring Francis into this conversation?
No, Nemr. Well, let me fucking tell you something, okay? All right? Number one, I don't want to be on your shitty little podcast, okay? I got Animal Crossing to play, okay? All right? I got a shipment of diner chairs coming in today. I'm going to decorate my fucking room to be an old school diner because it's better than my real life, okay? All right? At least the animals in that fucking game will talk to me. No fucking humans will, so at least I can talk to my fucking animal friends. Go fuck yourself, okay?
But I'm trying to talk to you, Francis. I'm here. And my name is Nemr. It means tiger. I'm an animal. Tiger. My name is.
Who the fuck are you? I don't give a fuck. Okay. You're not Jim Gaffigan. Go fuck yourself. Okay. Right? Be a real comedian, you old shit.
We had Jim Gaffigan on the show.
I know. Why wasn't I on that episode? Why am I not on a show with Jim Gaffigan? I have to be on here with your fucking dumbass. Holy shit.
Because we wanted to get you on the show. We thought if we got Jim Gaffigan, you'd take us seriously, and now here you are.
Well, that is why we signed up. If I'm being honest with you, I was just hoping you would give me a number because I want to talk to that guy about Hot Pockets because that shit's delicious.
If you could say one thing to Jim Gaffigan, Francis, what would it be?
I agree. Hot Pockets are delicious. That's the point that I'm making.
Why don't you run for president?
Oh God, please! No, I don't want that job. Are you?
I mean, we're not. I just think that it would be great if you ran. I don't think you would get it. Although, how bizarre is it that right now I had to pause for a second? I was like, I mean, in the timeline we're living in right now.
Yeah, there's a reality TV star. I lived through Reagan, dude, and I was like, well, you know, it can't get worse. Hey, look, they elected an old West guy, and he only led California for a few years. That's his only experience. It can't get worse than that. And like, look, listen, I'm not one of these people like hate Trump supporters. If you're a Trumper, if you support Trump, do whatever you want to do. I don't care. I don't care. You're allowed to be as wrong as you want to be. I don't give a shit. That's fine. I just disagree with you. And that's so weird that the world we live in, you're no longer allowed to disagree with people.
If you agree with them, weird. If you agree with them, you are the fucking man. And if you disagree with them, stay in your fucking lane.
I will say, back in 2012, I had a viral video. Where's my Mountain Dew? Where's my goddamn Mountain Dew? And in that video, there's a little throwaway line where I say, I can't afford Mountain Dew right now. The economy's rough, Obama. Right? Stupid throwaway line. Seen it quoted a million times. Nobody got offended. Nobody got butthurt. Nobody gave a shit. Latest video uploaded. Fraction of the people saw it. Okay, like 50,000 people saw this video, and one throwaway line at the beginning of it, I'm like, yeah, I lost all my money because of the crypto market crashing because of Trump, right? Same joke, same throwaway line. I have heard so many angry people saying, well, that's it. He made fun of Trump. Unfollow, unsub. Dude, listen. If you voted, you have to have a thick skin. If you voted for the grab them by the pussy guy.
I saw that tweet. You said, I thought when you voted for the dude that you'd have thick skin and you could take a joke.
Right, you have to. You have to, because you literally elected a joke.
It's unreal, man.
He's walking comedy. He's Jimmy Carter plus Bill Clinton plus George W. combined. He's just a walking comedian's hard-on. Oh, but you know the cast of Saturday Night Live were like, this is bad for the country, but this is
great for us.
Great for us.
Yeah,
wow.
No, like people ask me where I get all my material from. It's because Lebanon's been through so many wars. So much comedy comes out of that. So it's a tragedy, yes, but it was good for my career. That's how I feel Trump is for comedians right now.
Right, exactly.
He's a tragedy. And all comics are like, I'm voting for anybody but Trump. But secretly, I really hope he makes it.
Right.
I think comedians really wanted Bernie Sanders because he was the best alternative where you could keep the comedy but bring in the safety. Do you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, right. I still think Hillary would have been fucking hilarious to make fun of for 4 years. That woman was fucking hilarious, dude. Like all the robot memes and like where she's supposed to have like robot legs and shit. Could you imagine like Kristen Wiig walking out on Saturday Night Live with like robot faces? Would
have been amazing.
Bell, you know, Bell. Oh, man, fucking great. But
we didn't get that reality. We didn't get that reality. I personally was rooting Biden. Jesus, I was rooting Bernie. So I'm a bit disappointed that we're not going to have the chance to vote for him. That's my personal opinion.
Here's what I will say. Bernie Sanders had a platform of socialized health care for people who needed it. And he had a platform of like universal income as an option. And it's not like 2020 provided an exact example of why we might need universal fucking healthcare and universal fucking income.
If ever there was a time, it's now.
And the Democrats are still like, nah, fuck it. Nah, let them starve. Who gives a shit?
Unreal.
Yeah,
I have a friend of mine who used to be a very staunch Republican, lived in Texas, moved out to California. This guy came over here, and you know the rhetoric about California. It is the world's 5th largest economy. I've lived here for a while now. I grew up here. And when I read people how they talk about California online, I'm like, have you been here? Because none of what you're saying is true. So this guy comes to California, fucking homeless, drug needles in the streets. That's his mentality. Liberal, libtard, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. This is a guy who believed that all of the school shootings that were happening around America were acted out because there's too many.
So false flags, of course, yeah, false flags.
False flags, false actors, the whole thing.
Hashtag Pizzagate.
Pizzagate, believed in it, the whole deal. So this guy's conspiracy nut, comes to California. Great dude. That's the ironic thing. I love this kid, right? Really funny guy. Love him. Unknowingly racist. You know those people who say things like, I got a black friend, and you know the next sentence is going to be a disaster. So, like, that kind of guy. Just because that's his environment. That's what he's surrounded by.
Right.
So he comes over here, and I think he's been here now for like a year and 2 months, and this dude he's the most progressive guy that I know right now.
Right.
Like he just saw the other side of things, and he got laid off, needed unemployment, needed some benefits, got his health care for free here on Medicare in California, got unemployment almost immediately, went and basically talked to, so the LADWP here for his water and whatever, sent out an email saying, if you can't pay your bill, just say it, no problem, we take care. So he did all of that, talked to his leasing office, said, I can't make the rent this month. They said, no worries.
Wow.
Waived. And this guy is like, and then his best friend in Texas just lost his home, can't get on the unemployment easily, doesn't have free healthcare. So he's like, I'm just like realizing right now. And he's like, why did these times not give better support for Bernie at this moment? Like, this is exactly what he's saying, is that, giving the $1,200 stimulus plan. I mean, all this stuff right now that we are now doing is what 5 months ago people were saying, nobody will be socialist in America. And they're not socialist policies. It's just, we live in a bizarre timeline, man.
Yeah, I feel like if it happened, if COVID-19, God forbid, if it had to happen, I wish it didn't, but if it happened a year prior to this election, I think maybe, but the momentum was already moving towards Joe Biden, which is also a comedian's dream, except, all the rape allegations. The rest of it's pretty
Actually, the comedian's dream is the rape allegation. Technically,
is it really?
It's the way he touches women is so inappropriate that whether
it is so, like the video of him sniffing that woman's hair, dude, I'm like, what the fuck is happening? How is this the front runner? And then I'm like, oh yeah, grab him by the pussy guy. So they were just trying to match him with his opposition.
I think the Democrats were like, I see what America wants. They want a guy who touches women inappropriately, and Bernie just isn't that guy.
Right. Now Bernie's like completely respectful of women, completely respectful of everybody. Joe Biden may not grab him by the pussy, but he'll sniff it.
He gestures.
He will smell it.
He will gesture towards the pussy. And that's good enough for me. I guess that's what the Democrats...
I saw on Facebook, I saw one of my very conservative friends. It's Trump can do no wrong, Trump can do no wrong, which is fine. Again, we can still be friends. I don't have to agree with you. It's fine. But he was complaining about Joe Biden. He posted the video with him like sniffing that girl's hair and a few other like clips and stuff. And he's like, I can't believe Democrats are supporting this guy. I'm like, dude, you voted for the guy who bragged about sexual assault. You voted for the guy who said, oh, women will just let me pick them up by their pussies and fling them around and shit. Because that's who I am. I love to just grab women right by their genitals and fucking hang them upside down by their clit. Like, that's the guy you voted for. How are you surprised that we might vote for a hair sniffer?
It's the timeline, Boogie. It's the timeline that we live in right now. It makes no sense. That's why today I wore this Thanos t-shirt for having you on the show, just because I want people to remember that it could get worse.
Dude, you hear? Come on, let's go, Thanos. Let's go.
Let's go. Do it.
Snap
do it.
me, motherfucker. Get the snap. Let's go. Why the fuck am I still here? There's aliens for what could possibly be next? Gremlins? What, are you fucking ghoulies crawling out of the sewer? What the fuck is left? Jesus Christ, man. What
game are you most excited about?
Well, it was Last of Us 2 until we spoiled that.
Okay, wait. I didn't. I avoided the spoilers so far.
I'm avoiding it so far, but I live stream and shit. Someone's gonna shove that down my throat.
It's coming.
I'm telling you, they want to spoil me so bad. I bet somebody will show up my front door to be like, "Dude, Joel's in it." I don't know who's in it. That might be a spoiler. I apologize if it is, but
I have no idea. My friend who adores Last of Us yesterday messaged me, saw the spoilers, said that there's video footage, so it's not just like this guy saying this and this happened. He's saying, or she, nobody knows who leaked it. Sony apparently does know, and it's not a disgruntled employee. It's just somebody from a third-party company. They haven't given away other details.
Oh, man.
And
I hope they sink that person. That is a multi-million-dollar franchise, which is fine. I mean, a corporation can afford to lose money, but there's so many people who are looking forward to that game. There's so many people excited for it. And now we have another Snape kills Dumbledore situation where people are like, yeah, it's like, you've destroyed
and my friend told
piece of hope for so many people.
Truly. And my friend who's been waiting for this is like, there is no way in hell they will get $1 of my money. I don't care if it goes down on sale on $5. He was so offended by the changes. And he didn't tell me. I told him, don't tell me. But what he was telling me, I've never seen him furious like that. This is a guy who loves Horizon Zero Dawn, female protagonist, has no problem with it. Like, this isn't some kind of... I don't know what the spoiler is, but I'm almost curious now to spoil it for me.
Right? Yeah, that's
Just
now
so
you
I
got
see.
me interested to at least see what's like surrounding the controversy part.
I don't know, man. It's crazy.
That's good. You know, I used to do a lot of gaming news on my channel, and like at the beginning of this year, one of my resolutions was to try to be more positive about gaming and just talk about the stuff I enjoy in gaming and less about the negativity surrounding the industry. And then it's just been 3.5 months of just pure raw negativity. Like, I mean, with Fallout 76 and Animal Crossing, like having one save, and like I've talked about it a little bit, but I just feel gross and dirty, and I want gaming to be something I enjoy again.
Yeah.
So that's one of the reasons I didn't cover the Last of Us leaks, because I didn't want to look into it, because I don't want to add fuel to the fire. You know, like it's so. I think there's, you know, when I was growing up, we were all desperate to find something to make us happy. We're all desperate to find something to make us laugh. And now it seems like everybody's just desperate to find something that makes them angry and desperate to just like, that's not what 90% of YouTube seems to be anymore. Or at least my recommendation algorithm is feeding me like drama YouTubers, taking me down, sure, but also like everyone else on the platform, like H3 and like, I mean, can you imagine if Filthy Frank was still trying to make content right now, what they would say about that?
Filthy Frank got out at the right. Filthy Frank just
exactly
like at the right time. I think if he was there for another week, it amazes me that I don't think he wasn't discovered yet by the mainstream. I think had he been discovered by the mainstream, it would have been a shit show.
Right, exactly. Dude, the internet turned on iDubbbz, and people are not like into YouTube culture. Like you may not realize, but that was a guy who used to say just the constant, most offensive shit on the planet, and they turned on him because his girlfriend decided to post cosplay pictures on an OnlyFans account. Who gives a shit? She's selling her Instagram photos.
Who cares?
Why is this a who gives a fuck?
Somebody messaged me. He was like, fucking iDubbbz. He used to be my man. Now he's a fucking simp. I'm like, why are you angry? What did the guy, is he making you pay for the OnlyFans? Like, I don't get, how does this affect you? I'm
still going to be a fan of Ian if literally his fetish is just watching that girl get fucked by other dude. I don't care. Why does anybody care? Why does anybody care? Who cares what Ian does in his personal life? Let's watch him unbox shit and break it. Let's watch him fucking talk about Kickstarters that suck shit. Like, let's just watch him do his shit. Who cares? If he's not harming somebody else,
who cares?
In his personal life, who cares? Why would I care?
100%. Okay. Last question. Are we hyped about Ghosts of Tsushima?
So, as little I know about this game, it looks fucking gorgeous, and I'm going to enjoy watching somebody play it. But it looks like another one of those try-hard games that I will never get good at, and I will end up breaking a controller, and I just can't do that to myself.
Are you worried it's going to be like a Sekiro Dark Souls difficulty level?
That's what I'm feeling, right? Because it's kind of that one-hit combat shit going on, right? If I remember from what I've seen.
I don't know. I haven't seen enough to understand anything about it. I know it's in Japan. I know that the graphics are. I don't know how they're going to possibly run this on a PS4 Pro or a PS.
Right. Oh, it's so gorgeous, right? I am just anxious when I play video games. These days, the video games I want to play. I will play some competitive stuff like Magic the Gathering Arena, by the way. It's amazing. Not sponsored. I'm not getting paid to do that. In fact, I think that company still disagrees with my political stance of neutrality. They very much prefer progressive people. So that said, still download that game. It's fucking great. But I've been playing like a bunch of shitty mobile games, and like Animal Crossing is really appealing to me right now because there's no fail state. It's just all about building and sculpting and befriending animals. And I don't want to be angry at a video game right now. I don't want to be angry at anything.
So no Doom Eternal?
Dude, I got to minor spoiler here. I got about a halfway point in Doom Eternal where it turns into kind of like a jumping game, and it's like a platformer, and I'm like jumping through asteroids in space, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? This is not Doom. Why did this game become fucking Mario Brothers? And I had no clue even where I was supposed to go. It wasn't clearly marked and shit. And I'm like, do I have to download a fucking YouTube video walkthrough of how to jump properly through? This is not shooting demons.
Dude, what are you talking? It was the easiest. I know what part you're talking about. I was through there in like 30 seconds.
I don't know. It irritated me and it frustrated me. And I'd already played Animal Crossing for like 4 hours that day. Okay. And that game was like the gaming equivalent of a gentle massage.
It's the antithesis, yeah.
With the happy ending and everything. Yeah. It's amazing, right? And so I'm just like, I would rather do this while the world's dying, right? Like, fuck it. So I don't know what's happened to me with gaming. It really is. Like, I've become like that casual mom who just wants like fun games.
So like in a year, you're gonna be like, so guys, Candy Crush is my shit right now. Like this is.
It might actually come down to that. It might actually come down to that. It's got pretty colors. Look, I made a match 5. Oh, mommy. It's bad, dude. It's bad.
I disagree with you, man. I'm still on the. I'm playing Dark Souls 3 again because I'm like, these games are too easy now.
Yeah, try hard. Here's what it is. It's like Magic the Gathering. Okay, again, it's still one of my favorite games. Played it for 26, however many years.
Yeah,
played it since 1994. And I got to a ceiling where I could not get to the Pro Tour. I could go to Pro Tour qualifiers. I could top 8 in a Pro Tour qualifier. I could top 2 in a Pro Tour qualifier. Did it once. Could not get that Pro Tour invite to save my fucking life. Jeez. Realized I'm only so good. So when it comes to video games, I'm only so good. I'm level 2.5 of Cuphead. What's that game got much harder? I was done. I got to like a quarter of the way through Bloodborne. I got to like the werewolf boss in Dark Souls 3. And like once it got to that level of difficulty, I'm like, fuck this.
But here's the thing. Dark Souls, it's not difficult.
It is for me. It is for me.
It's so
easy. I'm sorry that you're a perfectly sane person.
No,
I'm over here dealing with this 45-year-old adult brain. Okay, all right.
Wait,
I'm trying to like.
Hear me out.
Dodge? Am I supposed to parry?
Hear me out.
What's this fucking monkey doing?
Hear me out. I played Dark Souls and fucking threw it out the window. My best friend adores the game, speaks for hours about it. Didn't pick it up. Dark Souls 3, I booted it up, couldn't get past shit. I was like, this game is stupid. I fucking hate it. So my friend drives over to my house, sits me down, and shows me why I'm fucking up. And he just showed me how it's a totally different type of gameplay. And I promise you that it was easy as hell.
Dark Souls 3 was my first one, honestly.
Really?
I didn't mess with the others. So I got it. I think it was the werewolf boss. And
gorgeous game. I got into the.
It took me like 2 hours. I think I live streamed it. It took me like 2 hours to finally beat that boss. But when I did, it was rewarding. But I think the reason you enjoy those types of games that I don't is because after you beat that boss, you probably get that rush of endorphins and endocrines and oxytocin and I don't know, chemical names, bleach. And you just like, you feel really good about yourself and you feel really good that you were able to put the sword through that werewolf. And I am angry the whole time, just like anybody else trying to get it right. Fucking game, fucking controller, fucking. And then that happens and I'm done. And I'm like, I'm still dead inside. Okay. All right. This is why I'm fat. Okay. Because the only thing that gives me that rush is pizza. Okay.
Yes.
A nice steak, a sushi. Oh, give me a nice big plate of deep fried sushi.
Yeah. Deep fried sushi?
That's my Dark Souls. Quite literally, it's killing me.
Yes. I'm going to end it on that. That is the greatest quote of all time. Deep fried sushi is my Dark Souls. It's killing me. Brother, I fucking love you, man. It was so good to hang out with you.
This went by so quick, man.
It did. Thanks so much for coming on the show. I really appreciate it, man.
You need to come see my island. You got to get Animal Crossing. You got to come see my island. Come join me on the fun side of gaming.
Where I'm look, I'm gonna do
being
that
all the Candy Crush moms.
We gotta get that because I hear it's popular on OnlyFans to do that shit. So we're gonna do it, man. Because if we're gonna take over this eCam world by storm.
When you DM that girl from OnlyFans, tell her to set me up, man. I want to get rich. If you are out there and you would pay to see me naked, 2 things. Number 1, let me know. And number 2, get help.
Yes, get help.
Bye.
Love you, brother. Take care.
Love you too, man. Have fun.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for having me, man.
Thank you for joining us. Boogie2988, ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, the man himself. That was a great time, dude. I love that guy so much. Oh, that was too fun. I'm sorry if we lost some people with the gaming talk at the end. Okay, I apologize. I really love gaming. I hope that's fine. Cheers, Boogie. Everybody, I hope you guys had a good time. That was one of the best guests, right? John Wick's dog. If John Wick's dog thinks that was one of the best guests, I mean, what else? Are we invited to your island too? Yes, you are. Let's take a look. The Zecca. I need to scroll up here because your comments are coming in too fast. Where is Zuck? I missed his comment. It's funny, if you were here an hour ago, Nemr was just talking about how people are oversensitive with political correctness. Yep. He's a legend. He is Ghassan Abdel he is really funny. He's such a nice dude, man. And he does so much good in his life for so many people. The numbers on the screen. Make sure you text me your city, your name, and where you live. We're going to take a few callers in a bit. As we always do, we're going to have a question of the day. And then after that, we're going to play some music. There's going to be some metal coming your way on this channel. He's amazing. That is great. Very good interviewer. I'm so glad you guys had a good time, man. Any Blizzard games you play? I only play single player games. That's my jam. I love single player stuff. I don't play online stuff. Nemr, ask a weird and funny question. Yalla, you got it. Man, Boogie is awesome. Thank you, RGH Cedar. Do you like Bloodborne? I finished Bloodborne, 100%ed that game, finished all the dungeons, everything, more than once. Let's go to Reddit and get your guys the question of the day. Because let me tell you, this phone call segment is quickly becoming my favorite segment of this show. Because your answers sometimes are they're really good. Okay. Oh, this one's a good one. Okay, so this one's good because we've been talking about gaming. You wake up to a character customization screen. What do you do to yourself? So let me explain this to everybody. In video games, many video games, RPGs will allow you at the beginning of the game to customize your character, like how you look, your appearance, all that good stuff. And the best way to put it in your mind is usually it'll be like, sometimes they'll incorporate it, like you walk in front of a mirror and then it freezes. You can change the eyebrows, the face, the body type, the gender, male, female. You can change all these things. So let's say you woke up, you look at a mirror, time freezes, and you can change anything. What do you do? Right? You wake up to a character customization screen. What do you do to yourself? I'm going to read some of the answers here on Reddit. Let me jump into the screen share thing right there. Max out charisma, then split points between intelligence and luck. Life is now on easy mode. This is a Dark Souls player right here. Okay? His name is Diabetes Fetus. So that's Diabetes Fetus has it pretty much on point, right? Wisdom scores in the toilet. Spam the random selection button. These are some of the answers here, all right? Delete my character and start a new one. Damn, that's a good one right there. Okay. Let's see what else we got here. Make my ass bigger. Even as a male, make my ass bigger. It's the first thing I did on The Sims 4 where you can just drag out any body part. Wooden chairs have never been more comfortable. All right, so that's our question of the day today. Our question of the day, my friends, you wake up to a character customization screen. What do you do to yourself? As I'm preparing everything for this epic, what is sure to be an epic phone call marathon, the number is on the screen. If you guys haven't already, make sure that you text me your name and where you live so I add you on the contacts, and let's take those calls. We're taking WhatsApp calls right now. We don't take normal calls, only WhatsApp calls. And today there should be no beep beep bullshit coming through the phone because I did a lot of good stuff to make sure it doesn't happen. We got Hamza calling us, or Hamza, I'm not sure, from Abu Dhabi. Is it Hamza or Hamza? Oh shit. Okay, wait, Hamza isn't coming through. I didn't press the right button. Hold on, Hamza. Hamza, are you there? Hello? That's the beeping because it's reconnecting. Oh, hello, can you hear me?
Hello.
It's definitely a Hamza. Hamza, you're calling us from Abu Dhabi, and I don't know if you're aware, but the calls from the Emirates on WhatsApp are blocked, unfortunately. We got Nazar Fatih calling us from Los Angeles, California. Nazar, how's it going, man?
I'm good. Yourself, Nemr?
I'm doing great, dude. Now that you've called, I've never been better. I've never arguably been better, my friend. How's it going? How's it going in Los Angeles? Where do you live in LA?
Glendora. It's about 15 minutes east of Pasadena, 30 minutes north of Irvine.
Nice. Okay. All right. So, okay. Perfect. So I'm going to make sure that when I have shows in Irvine, I let you know.
Oh, definitely. Well, I could go anywhere in LA. Saw you in Hollywood, saw you in Irvine. and saw you at the downtown LA, the Lebanese Ladies Association.
That was a fun show, man. That was a really fun show.
It was.
That was a good time.
It was.
All right, Nizad, we're gonna ask. Thank you, by the way, for coming out to all those shows, man. That means a lot to me.
No problem.
Okay, so if you wake up to a character customization screen, what do you do to yourself?
I'll try to make myself more confident and more funny.
So you'd add plus 10 into confidence and plus 10 into charisma, is what I understand.
Yes, exactly.
We should make this question interesting. You have 20 points. That's how I'm going to do it. You have 20 points to spend on changing yourself in the character customization screen. How would you spend them? That's now the question. So you would put plus 10. You would put 10 points into charisma and 10 points into, what was the other one?
Confidence.
Confidence. Okay. But charisma, that's going to bring confidence with it. So that you're basically leveling up that stat. So let's say plus 10 into charisma. Now you got 10 more points. The charisma includes, being funny, confident. It's all there, right? What do you do with the other 10? Or do you put all 20 into the charisma?
Well, the other 10, I'll probably put more, buffness, more definition in the body, I guess.
Bring out those arms, some pec action, a bit of glutes, right? Flex on the haters and shit. Okay, I feel you. All right.
Getting some sick ass abs.
Some delicious abdominal action, right? Oh, come on.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, I remember when I had abs once. It was a good time. All right, dude.
Same here.
You know what? Thanks so much for calling, man. I appreciate it. It was great talking to you.
Likewise. Thank you for the call.
Take care, brother. Give me a call, everybody. The number's on the screen. Let me know if you had 20 points to spend. 20 points to spend on a character customization screen. Where would you spend them? This is Hamza calling us back again. I hope he got behind a VPN. Hamza, can you hear us?
I can hear you.
Fantastic.
Clear.
All right, perfect. Hamza, 20 points to spend on your character customization screen. What would you spend them on?
So let me tell you something that's really funny.
Let's hear it.
So I've been married for 5 years. My wife doesn't know me without a...
We lost you. We're losing you, Hamza.
Hello?
Yeah, you said your wife doesn't know you, I'm guessing, without a beard?
Hello?
Yeah, we're losing you again, man.
Hello?
Yeah, Hamza, can you hear me?
Hello?
Hello? Okay. You're going to need a VPN. I think he was saying my wife doesn't know me without a beard. I hope he was. Because if he's like, my wife doesn't know me without a dick, that's not what we want to do. That's not at all what we want to do. We got a call from London from Rami Hreike. Rami, how's it going, man? Hey, Rami.
Nemr?
Yeah.
Hey, man, how you doing?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing very good. You're listening on the stream. There's a bit of a delay. Rami, you there?
Now?
Yeah, now you sound perfect, man.
How's it going?
It's going great, man. How's it going in England? In Piccadilly?
Yeah, it's all right, man. It's all right. Still on this lockdown thing.
Yeah.
And but feeling much better. I was ill about a month ago.
Did you have
much better
Did
now.
you have the Rona?
Yeah, it's all right, man. It's all right. Still on this lockdown thing.
Could you lower the volume, by the way, of the stream if you have it next to you?
Yeah, sorry.
Could you lower the volume of the?
Is that better?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Is that better?
That's perfect.
Sorry.
No worries.
Yeah.
No worries. So did you have the Rona?
Yeah, I think I did. I mean, I tried to get the test, etc. But our medical system here, they wouldn't do it. They were very sort of. But it didn't get to that most serious point of the breathing Good. Issues.
Good.
So that's probably why they didn't give me the test. But just glad.
Just knocked on wood. Just knocked on wood for you. I love saying Rona. People in the comments are saying the Rona. Yeah, I say the Rona. I also got stuck when Cardi B came out with a coronavirus with that thing over and over again. I don't know if you heard it. That shit cracked me up. Okay, Rami, you have
Yeah.
20 points.
Yeah.
20 points to spend on your character customization. What do you do?
Definitely, I think I would spend about. I think I'd spend about 10. Well, actually 15 to shift the excess weight. I got quite a few tires, man. I like my food and not that great on the exercise.
So 15 points into your strength. 15 points into strength. And you got
into strength and
you got strength includes immediately makes you fitter. So 15 points into strength and 5 points. 5 points.
5 points into being more extrovert, confident or whatever, extrovert.
Okay, so 5 points. 5 points into charisma. Although being an extrovert isn't all that. I mean, whether you can be just as cool as an introvert, it just means you're more selective with the people you choose to spend your energy with. So I think that's a cool thing. But let's say, so you would put 15 points on strength, 5 points on charisma.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. No points for agility. We're not. You don't want to leap and do moves and shit. Just sheer strength and charisma. You don't want to slide into a girl's DMs. You want to fucking bust into her DMs. Is what you're saying. That's basically it. You just I'm here.
Yeah, that's right.
Let's go. My name's Rami. My last name's Reiki, which means action. Let's get it on. I like it, man.
Exactly, man. Exactly.
Fantastic.
And I just want to say, man, by the way, amazing show. Obviously, I've seen you, of course, live here, in London, UK.
Yes.
But this that you're doing now is during these times is awesome.
Oh man,
and
thank you.
I think it's uplifting, and I'm letting people know and like whether it be work colleagues, etc., to get it out there because it's very positive and uplifting. You know what I mean?
I appreciate that, man.
Yeah.
Thank you, dude.
Yeah.
I really appreciate that, man. That means
it's
a lot.
awesome.
Thanks for tuning in, dude. I appreciate you.
Thanks a lot, man.
Take
All
care.
right.
Have a great day. Bye-bye.
You too. Bye.
By the way, nobody knows this, but all the things that you're wishing for your points to get spent on are going to come true because when you call this show, that's what happens. It's a beautiful thing. We're getting a call from a number that's never called before. Hello?
Hello.
Hi, who's this?
This is Ragnaros, Jimmy.
Hey, Ragnaros, what's going on, man? From the comment section into real life, he makes the transition. Welcome to the show, my friend. I'm good, man. How are you?
I'm good. Thank God.
All right, man. So how do we spend?
It's been a while, man.
It's been a while, but I got to know. The people want to know. The great Ragnaros, how are you going to spend your 20 customization points?
I think I would put all my points into motivation. I feel like motivation would go a long way for everything else that I want to improve in my life.
Ooh. Yo, that's a deep answer. You're just like, I got everything I need. I just need the motivation, and then I will get the skills myself. Yeah. So you'd put all your points into motivation.
Exactly.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's amazing, dude. That's a fucking deep answer.
How have you been? How have you been doing during this quarantine?
I've been good. I know. Yeah, tell me.
Yeah. No, I know you ask a lot of people how they're doing. I just want to make sure you're doing all right and like you're feeling better because I know how much you care about us. So
thanks for finally asking, man. Nobody cares about me. I've been doing great, dude, because I'm hanging out with you guys. I think if I didn't have this podcast, I love how Rami was like, thank you for the podcast and everything. Like I'm a benevolent guy who gets nothing out of this. I think the fact that I have the podcast makes my life so much better. Like the quality of my life, it helped me get motivated, to be honest, because it's like you have to, it starts at 11 a.m., get up, make sure everything's ready the previous night, prepare the clips, do all this stuff. I think having a routine, and they say this about people who suffer from depression, like the first thing a therapist will tell you is try to adopt one habit, like one routine that you stick to, and then just add and add and add to it. I think that's a really great thing. So my routine has been hanging out with the coolest fucking people in the world, which is you guys. So, dude, I'm good. I'm doing good. I really am. Thanks for asking, great. Man. I really appreciate it. I lost my baby and all that, but apart from that, I'm doing good. I'm doing all right, and I have, I got coronavirus. No, I'm kidding. I didn't get coronavirus, thankfully. I do believe that I had coronavirus, to be very honest, back in January, because I came down with an insane sickness that it did feel like I was going to die. And I ended up spending 2 weeks in the house. I went through 2 different antibiotics. None of them made a difference. And I had all of the symptoms, and doctors didn't know what the hell was wrong with me. And I'm pretty sure that I had coronavirus. I'm pretty sure.
I'm grateful that you're
my man. I'm good. I can't be defeated. I cannot be defeated. I cannot be defeated by coronavirus.
Right now. You're a stallion right now.
I am a stallion. No, but we actually, in all honesty, I don't want people to take that away. I could very well be defeated by coronavirus. It did feel like I was going to die at the time. I'm actually typing in right now, coronavirus.
We're all going to be defeated sooner or later, but let's not let it be coronavirus.
I got coronavirus, the Cardi B official music video. I'm going to play that right now after we close this phone. So be sure to turn on that live stream. It's about to get lit. All right.
Of course. Nah, I'm watching it right now.
Appreciate you, man. Good to have you, dude. Take care of yourself, brother.
Good to hear from you, man.
Habibi, bro.
Take care.
Bye bye, guys. Let's fucking bust out some Cardi B coronavirus. It's time. Let's do the screen sharing. Let's bring it on, because right now this song, it's too good. Where's the music video?
Guess what, bitch? Coronavirus.
Yo, I'm sorry. That drop right there is everything. That the fact that they broke it down with that cough. Get the fuck out of here. That's. What's up, Samina Ketal from? It doesn't get old, man. It does not get old. Oh. What other remixes were like this? There was another one that was straight up fire. Let me know in the comment section. I remember there was another thing. Yeah, we got D-Live actually going, call me Griffin, believe it or not. Yeah, for real. I just got it going. And Samir Kartal, I think, is from Turkey, since he's spamming that thing right there. And he just sent a very weird emoji. Welcome, brother. There's a Swedish song about the coronavirus. Swedish song, coronavirus. What the fuck is this? Viral coronavirus parody takes... I don't see it. No, we need something more. Staying inside? Nah, we don't want something like that. It can't be like... It doesn't have to be a coronavirus parody, but it was like our Winds of God, whatever. The COVID-19. COVID-19! This guy. Where's the... Oh, they did a remix?
Guess what, bitch? Coronavirus.
Sorry, it doesn't get... Look at this guy. I want to say that in the time of insert we can. Is there a sound? No. We need the proper remix from what the fuck, bruh? Oh. Yes.
Then sang Moses and the children of Israel this song.
Yes.
Unto the Lord. COVID-19. 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 I blow the wind of God. From the state of Washington to the state of Maine, to Brownsville, Texas, and the tip of Florida. Today, we speak to this atmosphere. Today, burn this thing. This virus hates heat. You just burn this thing. Burn. I call for a supernatural heat wave straight out of hell. Burn. COVID-19. COVID-19.
I still think that what we did in the last episode was the best thing that has ever been done on the internet. It wasn't this clip, right? It was here. There was another one where they were going crazy. This clip right here. Yeah, let's do it again. I'm sorry. I had way too much fun doing this last time. I'm going to pull up title right here. And let's choose another song. So we had Perithian the other time. Let's go for some Napalm Death. Right here. I wonder what song we should choose for Napalm Death. Let's go in to Napalm Death. Some good old Christian music. You know what I'm saying? And where is... Ooh. Words from the Torn Apart. This is... Wait. There's a part right here. Here it comes. We lost like 30 people. while we were doing this. Oh my God, man. I don't know how you guys. Oh, this is too good. I don't know if you guys had a good time today, but let me tell you, man, I had a good time today. And without further ado, I think this is the perfect time for us to play some music. What do you guys say? Let's go back to the non-screen share. There we go. And let me tell you, I got something interesting. Look at this. We got a second angle today. Yes, my friends. I got a tripod. I got the guitar ready. So I want to end the show today by hanging out with you guys, and we're going to jam out a song together, okay? So I got the second one so you can see me play guitar, and I got the more professional camera angle right up there. You see? Like right there. Right there. There. No, wait. There. How did... There. So we're gonna jam out right now. So that's what's going to happen, and we're going to have a good old time. Are you guys ready? I'm going to open up Logic. So if anybody wants to leave because they're like, I don't like great music, I don't like being happy, I don't like life in general, go ahead. But this is the portion of the show where the family hangs out, where the very funny podcast family just vibes. And usually we choose music that is very smooth, sensual. But I started to feel bad because I knew that I was, turning on a lot of people, and I'm definitely resulting in a lot of pregnancies because people are hearing this music, they're stuck together, couples who maybe weren't planning for a child, and now boom, they're pregnant. So I just felt kind of bad about that. So I'm going to go ahead and turn on screen sharing for a bit here. We're going to make a song together right now. We're going to go for some metal. So let's go ahead and put metal. Let's get our beat together first, okay? I'm going to choose 120 BPM. Let's keep it at the default right here. So let's find a beat. So these are presets because I haven't set it up yet that I get the machine into the thing. I need to do that. I'm probably going to start doing that tomorrow, after tomorrow, I think, because Sunday and Monday we're off. I'm going to spend extra time doing Twitch streams. So if you guys are on Twitch, you'll get notifications for that, where it's just me doing music. So we'll figure all that out. Let's see what kind of drum sets we're going to be using here today. Let's click. No. Wait, this is tempo 85. I need 120. Ugh. Okay. Uh-huh. I like that. Let's drag that in. So we got that one there. What is this one? So this is one. Uh-huh. Okay, and then the second. Nice. Okay, so that one should come out. So let's loop this one a couple of times here. Let's build our beat up. Why is it here? There we go. Let's just boom, 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 boom. So, uh-huh. And then this, I would say, should be the one right here. Or we could do like a power intro. So let's go ahead and bring this over here. So this one will... and then boom, then da 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 da, and then we come in with a shit. All right, I like it. Okay, let's go here. Let's add some more of these here. Let's see what else we got. Okay. Okay, that's dope. Let's see what this one sounds. Oh, that's... Oh! Wait a sec. We got to add some of this one. So, okay, building our beat right now. Uh-huh. Okay. Definitely going to want to take this right here. Let's move this here. And I'm going to put this fill in. See how that sounds if we go in like that. So it'll be... Ooh! That sounds good. Okay. Okay, so here we should cut this if we want it to keep going on. I don't know if I want to keep it going on because I'm just building it up right now. If I wanted to keep going on, this is like our main right here. This is the main fill. Whoops, not what we want to do. So let's go ahead and drag that back on top of that right there. So I'm just going to do this for now, and then if I want it to go longer, I can just loop it. but let's keep that for now, and then we can play it around, right? So let's hear that. Okay, so we like this. Something we're gonna need to do here is it needs a bit of punch. So I'm gonna add not the EQ. I'm gonna add an effect. I'm gonna add a compressor, which is really good for drums. Or actually, let me hear the guitar over this before. So let's bring the guitar in and see how it sounds with the drums as they are programmed, and we'll take it from there. So, I almost busted my guitar. Let me just turn this around like that. So, how do I switch the camera angle for you guys here? Let's see. This is the first time we're trying this setup. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Nemr's Guitar Lessons with my pants. Okay, make sure you wear underwear. That's a disclaimer. Okay, let's see. Ooh, baby. Can you guys hear that? How does that sound for you? Let me know if this sounds sweet and delicious. You know what I'm saying? How does that sound, everybody? Let me know in the comment section if you can hear the guitar. Just before I get excited and I start doing good. Okay, good. So we got some metal right here, as you can tell. We got some. All right, I like it. Okay, so this is a good starting point. If we were to take some of this, kind of like to improvise about it. Okay, so we can play around with that. I like that. That sounds pretty good. Let's record this shit. Put the metronome on. And no input source record. That's not a good idea. We need to have it. Okay, wait. I made a mistake, goddammit. Let's go here. So we're making the end of the song for all of us. Okay. All right. Okay, so let's make that our loop, okay? That's it. We'll make the drums fix around that, right? So we got that drum part. Now to make it extra spicy, if you guys remember from the last time, what you need to do when you do this stuff, let's make this our scissor tool right here. Let's get rid of that part right there because we don't need it. There we go. We're going to have to re-record it. So we're going to have to do another thing. So let's see what we got so far. Ooh, my timing's a bit off. Okay, so we're improvising this as we go, so let's see. Okay. All right, so we're going to have to do it again, get the timing down right. Let's do it. Going on the metronome now. That was a pinch harmonic for the comment section right there. Okay, so that's it. We got that, and I think the timing's down. I like that. So now, we're going to make it sound sensually beautiful, which is the most important part right here. So let's move that up there, and then we're going to play over it. I hope I can remember everything I played. So you gotta take your guitar twice. You gotta record it twice. That's the trick right here. We got it. Okay, I got that artificial harmonic in too. Okay, so the last part, I obviously forgot it because I played it all out. But if you hear now how this baby sounds when you pan the guitars, you'll understand what we were doing right here. Listen to this shit. Woo! You know what this needs? I know what this needs. So let's go ahead and add a compressor. That's what this needs. Where is the LA3A? Yes, I love this on guitars. Okay, so this is all looking good so far. What we're going to do now, we're going to grab all of these three and lower their volume significantly. Okay, now that we lowered the volume on everything, let's add a mastering kind of thing called a Dangerous Baxter. Where is that? There it is. Just give it that extra kick. Oh, but first, before I put this on, let's turn that off. Let's go to the drums. I want to add my compressor now. So we're going to go in here and get in something called an SSL G bus compressor right there. Stereo. So listen to how this is going to change the whole drum set for us. We're going to just solo it right there. And let's use a factory preset just to get it quick. See what smooth sounds like. Oof. Oof. Before, it's a bit dead. Then we add it in. 3, 2, 1. Now we're adding it in. Yes. That gives it the kick that we're looking for. Let's bring it back here. Turn that on right now. Woo! I don't know about you, man. This is sounding good. All right. I like this. I like this a lot. All right, let me turn the camera back onto the guitar thing right here. Oh, it is on guitar, but I still have the screen sharing on. Okay. I like how this is sounding. I don't know about you guys, but this is sounding pretty good, right? I don't know. What do you guys think? So I love this. I just think it needs like a bit of a something. It needs a little something. I don't know what it is though. This is very heavy shit. I'm sorry if some people are. Does that artificial harmonic ring out beautifully? Okay, that works. But if you got. Who knows that Grand Theft Auto 4 the bling bling that works better though on a clean thing where it's like but it was what was it? What? Bling. They come out with a thing. That shit was good. But now, we're not doing any of that shit. We're doing more of the. Because the Mafia is offering you a deal you can't refuse. Ragnaros69. Okay, so we need one of that like shin jin 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 kind of melody thing. We should add some reverb to this because it's gonna be a bit of a. Ooh. I like that. I wonder if that sounds good. Let's see. I just don't know if I should be doing the. I think that's the wrong harmonic. We want more of a. Yeah, that's the harmonic we're looking for, baby. Let's record that. That's it right there. That is it, my friends, right there. This is gonna be fun when it's done. Okay. Okay, so, don't tell me that doesn't sound dope. All right, we're going to mix this differently, so this will come at a different point, but the first thing we're going to want to do is we're going to want to do that again. So let's center that right there, and then we're going to re-record over it, but we're going to record something called the second voice, so. It's hard to get a pinch harmonic on. Ooh, that sounds sexual. All right, let's see. Nope. Okay, that might work. Let's give it a shot. If it doesn't work, so be it. No big deal. We'll re-record it. That last thing, I don't know what that sounded like, if it sounded good, but I kind of... That might work. Okay, so if we were to pan these left and right, well, actually, it shouldn't be left and right. We should have them kind of spaced out, maybe overlapping or a bit like that. Let's hear them just alone, see what they sound like. Woo! Oh, come on! Don't tell me this doesn't sound good! Alright, so let's go ahead and I'm gonna jump on right now and jump back into the screen sharing. I should be able to put picture-in-picture here, by the way. There it is. That looks trippy. There are two of me now. Let's switch it to the Nemr only. There we go. Okay, so we got these two. Let's make sure. Oh, they got compressors on them. That's why they sound so good already out the gate. So I would want to move these because it should build up into this. So these come in right there. Let's cut these out. And I say we bring them in around here. Why do I have a silence here? Oh, I know why. Okay, let's hear it. Okay, that came in the wrong plate. It's probably here. And one more. Why am I... Ah, there we go. Okay, so this is perfect, but this is too loud. So we're going to lower it so it becomes more of a... Oh, is that not playing? And then we're going to experiment with maybe pushing this far left and far right, but I don't think so. Let's see. Whoops. There, let's see. Oh, shit, that's good. Oh, fuck off. That sounds amazing. Let's... I didn't think that would work. Timing's a bit off. Drums are obviously not what we want them here. Okay, so this whole part takes a bit long. Okay, so obviously I fuck up the timing here on both of these. So you know what we're going to have to do, guys? We delete and we re-record because only perfection is going to work here. This sounds too good to fuck around with now. So let's go ahead. Whoops. No, I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready, goddammit. Okay. Okay, let's record this. Okay, so that works. And then we bring this down. Oh, and then we record, but on the other octave. I'm having too much fun with this. That one's hard because the string is so thin and my fingers are big. Hey, what? That's pretty much all it means. No, Jesus, goodness gracious, on the wrong track. Over here. There we go. Okay. Oops, fuck that up. I missed the note. We go back. Ugh, come on, Nemr. That's not what it is. You know that's not it. Oh, I was wondering. I couldn't hear it. Let's bring that in there so I can hear it. That makes sense. I was trying to hear it. So I'm just raising the volume so that I can hear it. You know what I'm saying? So that I can make sure that I'm playing along with it and not missing the timing. So I'm going to move that back later on to where it was, but that should do it now. have made it a bit too loud because I couldn't hear jack shit. So from my guitar. Good times. Okay. Let's bring that down. That's better. That's much better. Okay. It's guitar ASMR. Guitar ASMR. That's actually pretty dope. Fuck yeah, we got... I know that's it. I know that's it. I feel it in my bones. Let me tell you. I feel it in my bones. I hope you feel it now. What the hell did I... -3, woman, not -30. There we go. In my bones. I feel it in my bones. Woo! Shit. Shit. That is the shit right there. I mean, don't tell me that's not the shit right there. Because that's the shit right there. So we got a song, guys. That's it. That's it, baby. Woo! Hear that on the other side? This drum bit here kills me. It just ruins everything. So let's just get that out. We may actually have to put it here is what we need to do. Yes, I believe so. So let's move that there. Move this here. It is the way I have spoken. Woo! I'm sorry, guys. This is too good. And that's where all the timing went off. So let's end the show, my friends, with this right here, because this is it. We did it. We made an original track, an original metal track on the thing. And we gotta, you know how we have to do it on this show, right? We gotta end it on the music that we have, because copyright infringement. I wonder if I'm ever gonna get copyright struck for my own music one day. Gets it copyright struck by one of the greatest bands ever because they think that must be us. It's so goddamn good. You know what I'm saying? But it isn't. It's just me. All right, guys. I want to thank you all for tuning in today. For those who stayed with us till the end, thank you guys so much. Keanu Reeves, as always, you take care. Carla Nucka, take care. I gotta bring my voice down for this. Shamil Shwari, thank you for joining us on the stream. Fatty Saab, the Zaka, Nachli. The Flood is here. What's up, my man? Good to see you from Winnipeg. Yeah, Mutation, Keanu Reeves, Shamil Shwari. I love you too. Camilla Farr.